welcome back to the channel. Here we are in sunny Tempe, Arizona. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to make a short video, like an update, like the one I did back in Seattle. Since it's the end of the year, and like just keeping up with how things have been going and what it's coming up for the channel into this next new year in 2024. So yeah, a quick recap of what happened after Seattle. So after that, basically, I went to, we did Salt Lake City for 2 weeks, and then I did a trip to Portugal, Spain, as part of a school band of the school that I used to teach at back at during the pandemic. And it was a great time. There's already a video, like a short video, like recap of that whole experience. And then after that, basically did one city in California, then went back home for like a whole month because we were laid off, and then got back to work in Las Vegas. And then after Las Vegas, it was a whole stretch of California cities, West Coast basically, and then a few cities in Oregon, and then we finish up in Spokane, Washington, before going back home for a week for Thanksgiving. And just this past week, we came back and did Palm Desert, and now we're here in Tempe, Arizona. So yeah, after this one, this next week, we're gonna be in El Paso, Texas, and then the company will put us lay off again for 2 weeks, which is good, like spending Christmas and New Year. So yeah, I have some notes and just wanted to just a brief update of what's coming up. So yeah, one of the first points that I want to talk about is I'm gonna go now for 2024 full on YouTube. So what does that mean? So it's not like I'm making a video every single day. So I'm gonna do weekly videos now. And instead of what I was doing before, where I will go into like one type of content, where like a couple of months ago, I mean probably the past year, I was doing blogs. So like you will see like there's blog 3, blog 4, and each blog was like pertinent to like that city that we were at. But for this time around, I just want to do like a mix of everything. So instead of like, there will be blogs, but there will be also like product reviews, tech reviews, also like in-depth discussion videos that I want to talk about, that of topics that I am passionate and want to talk about again. So yeah, just a mixture of things. And now I already have a layout of like the first 4 videos for like that first month of January. So I'm using Notion just to keep up track and just putting down these ideas, and then like as I go on, just write like a mini script into them, or just write the main ideas that I want to talk about. So yeah, expect a mixture like every week of something different. Other than that, yeah, I also love camera gear, so this is like a win-win for me. Like I love doing this type of thing. So yeah, and also the second point that comes after this is that as I'm doing YouTube, I also am going back. I mean, I already been back in social media, but I want to do more content, like the short form content for social media. So expect basically like a short recap of that full length YouTube, but just in a form factor for Instagram and TikTok. You can find me on those platforms by just searching my name. I'll put it around here in the video, so you can just pause it and just follow me on there. But yeah, my thoughts on social media, as if you saw that Seattle video back in June, are still the same. That I still don't like social media because it is more, the platforms are just made for consumption. So like you could just get in those and like be scrolling for like minutes, hours, and yeah. But I do want to use them more as a way to portray my content, my art into them, because I understand how influential they are. I mean, that's basically the bread and butter of what many people do these days, is just being on their phones, checking out TikTok, Instagram, all these platforms. Yeah, expect to see some vertical short form content also on those platforms. And the next point that I want to talk about, my third point, is I have a special project coming up. I feel that doing this show for as long as I've been doing it right now, I feel that it has become like a comfort zone where like doing the show is already like second nature to my brain. Like I just feel like creative-wise, you can get stuck in a rut like really easily with this job. So I've been like working on this arrangement of one of my favorite artists. So I'm already on the recording process. I already did the arrangement. It's basically more of a transcription, to be honest. Um, but yeah, just recorded the percussion this past week, and now I'm gonna get into the strings this next week in El Paso, and then adding the voice later on. So yeah, it'll be, hopefully it doesn't, when it gets done, because I'm planning to shoot a video also, because I want to explore like what it is to shoot like a music video to do that. And I hope when I upload it, it doesn't get taken down, because it is sounding like right now I mean, I haven't recorded the strings, but the percussion sounds really great. I already like made a pre-mix out of that, and so far I am very excited about it. So yeah, it has given me like something to look forward to. So yeah, expect that to be coming out in probably, hopefully, February or March. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, ultimately this project is like, for me, is the embodiment of the things that I like, so music and cinematography. So blending those two together. Yeah, just a brief update on tour life and Elf. That would be the fourth point in this video. So yeah, being on this job for as long as I have been doing it right now. Right now we are going into our second year. So yeah, it is. It has reached that point where like it's hard on my body. Like I feel like I've been dealing with some minor back problems and some neck problems as well. But I think it's just a part of it. Like in every job that you go to, you always have to deal with something. So I guess that I'm like at this point where I'm trying to figure out how to do the job and do it like compensating between like getting the level that I want to do the job, but also not compromising my body while doing that. So yeah, basically that. So the tour is gonna keep going. I don't know until how far I'm gonna get into it, but after a certain point, when I took an audition back in September, that the aftermath of that process, it just gave me like a moment of like a reset. So for me, that reset, it basically means two things for me. It's just the financial things, the financial aspect, where I'm like I'm going heavy into the savings mode right now, just putting money into stuff that I need, which is basically food, and that's it. I'm not spending. Like, I already have everything I have technology-wise that I have ever wanted. Probably they'll come up with something, and we'll talk. This topic is something that I'm gonna talk about in one of the videos for next year, about the state of technology, the current state of technology. Yeah, I've been feeling that right now I want to have a balance of like doing stuff that I'm passionate about, and also finding like how to do the job more efficient, where I'm not sacrificing my physical health and mental health while doing this job. All right, and yeah, that's part of my last point, that with this job, that it's just that transitions are always happening. I think either you're going through something physically or mentally, and it's just, I mean, that's just life, to be honest. And like, if you're feeling some sort of pain or whatever, then I started seeing it like, yeah, that means that you're alive. So there you go. So yeah, that's all for this video. Hope you like it. I am really excited for what's coming up this next year in 2024. I hope 2023 has been good to y'all. Yeah, and remember, and everything that happens for a reason, and it's all part of like a growing process. So yeah, stay safe. Keep working. I'm talking too much right now. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one, which will be in January of next year. And yeah, hope 2024 brings a lot of great things for all of you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.